Hello and welcome to the Jopr podcast. My name is Heiko. Today I will show you how Jopr can talk to you on the phone when an alert is triggered. This functionality has been made possible via the Mobicents platform and lives currently within an experimental branch in the RHQ Subversion repository. Basically, it's now possible that Jopr calls an operator on the phone when an alert happens, and the operator can trigger actions by pressing keys on the keyboard of the telephone. Before I show the setup and a demo, I want to thank the Mobicents team for making such a fine product, and especially Jean Deriel, who wrote the integration code on the Mobicents side. The current setup consists of three parts. In green is the Jopr server with the alert sender, the Mobicents server in blue, and telephones in orange with a telephone gateway in red. An alert notification is sent to the Mobicents server when an alert is triggered. The message of an incoming notification is then converted into speech by a text-to-speech module, and finally an attached SIP phone or a classical phone behind a gateway is called and a speech is played. In my example, the Jopr server lives on the .7 IP address while the Mobicents server is on the .8 one. After the text has been played to the user can react to the message by pressing keys on his phone and thus sending DTMF tones, which will be sent back to the Mobicents server. The Mobicents server converts them into an HTTP call that calls a special feedback servlet on the Jopr server, which indeed reacts on it and disables the alert definition or deletes the alert from the list of alerts. Now let's have a look at the user interface. To use this new Jopr talking feature, you first need to go to the administration menu and there to the system settings section. Scroll all the way down until you reach the Mobicents properties and put in the base URL. In my case it's http://172.31.7.8:8080/alert-to-voice/call. If done, press OK. Now let's go to a resource and define an alert template to use it with. Go to Platforms, we have this one and we go to the alerts. Now press New Definition and fill in the data. So we name it Test Alert, and the metric we say, okay, free memory, if it's less than 500 megabytes, we want an alert. Scroll down, and down here is the action filter that disables the alert until manually re-enabled. It's a good idea to define that, as we do, so that the alert gets disabled and you don't get a call every minute. Press OK to proceed to the next step. Here on the next step we need to now define how we want to be alerted. We select Mobicents, and then for the telephone number we enter SIP: Heiko at the 172.31.7.7. That's where my SIP phone lives, and click on Set. Now the alert is active and we can go back to the definitions section. We just have to wait now for a little time before we get a call. Now let's switch to the soft phone and hear what Jopr and Mobicents are telling us.
Alert on resource NERTAM. Causes condition 1. Free memory 3000 MB date/time. 2009/09/16/15/5411 test details. 16.4 MB. The alert definition will now be disabled. Please press 2 to enable the matching alert.
Future directions. The current prototype only allows for voice calls. Mobicents offers much more possibilities. One could, for example, send the alert via text message or even as a multimedia message with an attached image that shows recent metric data. Another option to investigate is to support more actions. This could, for example, be operations like restarting the server or starting a standby instance, or whatever you like. And last but not least, The formatting of the message could be optimized to be more verbose and thus be better understandable. Thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please visit us at www.jboss.org/jopr and give us feedback. You can find more information about Mobicents at www.mobicents.org.